Hello my lovelies, welcome to Glorious Crafts. Today we're going to be making a wreath using the Jason mask from the Dollar Tree. Here's the supplies you're going to need. Paintbrush, scissors, deco mesh, glue gun, black pipe cleaners, the Jason mask, a wreath, leaves, sandpaper, the machete or this knife, different color paints, dark please, black branches, chain, some gauze, and you're going to need spray paint in the almond color. Okay, so let's get started. First, you're going to take your Jason mask, okay? I'm going to tell you how to get this a little scary looking like mine. So, we're going to be doing a couple things at different times, but we're going to keep coming back to our mask. You're going to get your almond spray paint. You're going to take your mask outside. You're going to spray it with the almond paint. But before you do that, you're going to take the shine off with your sandpaper. So you just want to buff it up, put scratches in it so that the paint will adhere. So after you do that, you take it outside and you spray paint with the almond spray paint, and then you put that aside for it to dry. Then you're going to take your wreath. As you can see, I already put quite a few of the pipe cleaners on there. So I'm going to show you where to put them on here. Okay? So you're going to take your pipe cleaner, and you're going to put it right here. You're going to twist it twice. 1, 2. Now, as you can see, it moves around, and you don't want that. So you're going to put it through here and up through here, and then twist your pipe cleaner one more time. I'm going to show you another one. We're going to go right here. So you take your pipe cleaner, you put it through your wreath, you twist it twice. 1, 2. Then you take it and you put it through down here and twist it once. So now all of the pipe cleaners are on your wreath. Okay? Then you're going to take your deco mesh, which is very forgiving, and you're going to get the end and you're going to wrap it up. So it's very, very big. Okay? As you can see, I used this before. So you're going to put it all together, and you're going to put it on your wreath. So you're going to give that like 2 turns. Then you're going to take the mesh that's sticking out and stick it through the wreath. And you're going to continue all the way around. You can go outside, middle, or inside, middle, outside, middle, inside, middle, outside. If you have the middle done, because you're doing the middle quite often, just skip it and overlap over top. Okay? So basically, you're going to gather it up to have a poofy, and you're going to use your pipe cleaner to put it on. You're going to use the full pipe cleaner because we're adding other elements to this wreath. So I hope you can see this. So you're just going to continue to put your deco mesh around, and you want it so that you cannot see through the wreath so much, but also realize it doesn't have to have, you know, be totally dark, because it's going to be on your door, so that'll take some of the light from behind it, but right now you can see through it. So continue doing your deco mesh all around your wreath, which is what I am doing. Deco mesh is very forgiving. It's also a lot of fun to work with. So you just keep going around and putting your mesh on your wreath. I give it 2 turns. Now see here, the middle's already done, so I'm just going to hop on over here to this one and turn it. It has glue on it because I've used this before, but then I'm just going to put an embellishment on it so that I can use this mesh again. So you're just going to continue around putting your wreath together using your pipe cleaners and your deco mesh. You can fluff it up now, or you can wait till you're done. So you continue around the entire wreath. So keep looking for where you put your pipe cleaners. If you've used all your pipe cleaners and you would like your wreath fuller, just go back and put it where you think there's a bald spot or you'd like more mesh. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just whatever you think that looks good does look good, because it's your wreath. And it's going to be beautiful. So just continue wrapping your deco mesh around your wreath. Okay, so as you can see, it's getting fuller. It's a little hard because everything's black to try and find your pipe cleaners at certain points. So just continue to do what you've done. And isn't this turning out so pretty? Of course, it's not supposed to be pretty because it's a Jason wreath, but it's still nice to have it so that it does look pretty. And then maybe you can use it for something else later. So I'm almost to the end of my mesh that I want to use on this wreath, and I'm still tying it down. Then you're going to take the end and you're going to not zip tie, put it on the pipe cleaner. Then you're going to take this end and you're going to stick it through everything so it comes out the back. So here's what it looks like. And you can push it back because you're going to want the middle for your Jason mask. So there's what it looks like so far. Okay? Then you're going to get your Jason mask that hopefully is dry. And then you're going to take a black Sharpie marker or paint and go around the eyes. I used a Q-tip because it was easier to go around. Okay? So you're going to do the paint. I also had cut a piece out to make it look a little scarier. Okay? So you're going to do the eyes. Then you're going to take your dark colors that you have and you're going to take a paper towel or tissue, or maybe not a cotton ball due to the fact that a cotton ball, the fuzzies might stay on. And you're just going to dab it all over and try to watch the eyes because your eyes are still wet. So you're going to dab it all over, and then what I did after I dabbed it all over, I took a clean paper towel and I kind of wiped it off. I didn't smear it, I just patted. Okay? So right now your eyes will be wet, and so will the paint that you put on your mask. And then set that aside. Now, since we have the wreath, we're going to use the gauze. So there's your wreath. Now we're going to do the gauze. So you have your mask, it's drying. Now for the gauze. The creepy gauze. This can go anywhere on your wreath. So what I'm going to do is take the gauze and I'm going to wrap my pipe cleaners around it so that it's secure. And I kind of want this to hang down, so I'm letting it be free flowing. So then you're going to take your pipe cleaners and tie where you think is a good idea. And then I'm going to do them over here. So this is what you have. You can do it any way you like. I wanted some of it hanging down. This is going to be the bottom, and this is going to be the top up here. So as you can see, it's hanging down. So your mask is still drying. So you're going to get your branches. Okay? And see your branches? You're going to put them anywhere you like. So you're going to use your glue gun. And you're going to put your branch through your deco mesh so that it stays, and you're going to glue it down. Okay? So there's the one. And I had added some red paint to make it look like blood. Now, if you don't think that's secure enough, use one of your pipe cleaners, okay? So I have a total of 4 of these. So I'm going to put them randomly where I think I want them to go. Hold that little sucker down so that it adheres to your wreath. You can whisk these out if you'd like. Leave them the way they are. So there's 2. So you can use your pipe cleaners to hold these on, put it through the mesh so that it stays, and then add some glue. Be careful, glue is hot. So you're going to hold it on so it adheres. And then I have 1 more left. Let's see where we want to put that. Now don't forget, I would like this hanging down. So I'm thinking put another one possibly down here. Right about here. In the middle. But you don't want to take up too much of the middle so that you can see your Jason mask. So then you use your pipe cleaners to tie it down. And then you can put it off to the side. And that's what I'm thinking I'd like to do. I'm using a rag because this is really hot glue. So I'm trying to put this up here so that kind of out of the way. And then I have my new wispies or branches that you can move around any way you like. So this is what it looks like so far. Okay? Now we're going to go back to the mask. With your mask, it's all dry. You're going to get a red crown and take the paper off. And then you're going to get one of those grill lighters, and you're going to try not to burn yourself, and you're going to melt red crown wherever you'd like to melt the red crown. And then put it aside for it to dry. And then your mask is done. I think he looks pretty scary. I also put some paint on the knife, and I added crown to that. Okay? Now we're going to take the chain. Alright? You can do whatever you'd like with the chain. Put it wherever you feel comfortable. You're going to take your pipe cleaner and you're going to secure your chain with the pipe cleaner. Okay? And I don't want the chain to interfere with the gauze. So, I'm thinking to wrap it around. I picked up a couple extra. So, that's what I'm doing. So, you're going to wrap the chain around your wreath and let it hang down. See that? So, I'm going to secure it with some hot glue right here so that it can hang next to my gauze. and then make sure it's secure. So I'm using a rag because I can't find my finger protectors, and I've already burnt myself this morning. So you just want to make sure that it's on there. So this is what you've got so far. Okay? The chain, you have your gauze, you have your branches, and next we're going to do the leaves. Okay? So here's what we have. Okay? So now we're going to put this aside, and you're going to take your beautiful fall foliage leaves, which you can't have on your Jason wreath. And you're going to take your paint colors, dark colors, and you are going to paint the leaves to make them look weathered. I wouldn't really use, unless it's like this one I'm going to use because it's got some dark colors in it, but you don't want the bright leaves because it's supposed to be a weathered look. So you're going to paint the leaves to make them look like they're old leaves. Okay? So take your colors, paint your leaves, get your wreath, and what you're going to do is you're going to take your leaves and you're going to put them wherever you feel you think they're going to look good. So they can be folded leaves. Right here my leaf is a little folded. That's okay because it's supposed to be a dead leaf. Add some up top to make the whole wreath kind of creepy and scary. Put them wherever you would like. Okay, so here's your leaves. So I've got the chain hanging down, I've got the gauze hanging down, and here are your leaves. You can put as many leaves as you'd like on your wreath. Then you're going to take your Jason mask and you're going to put that either in the center or off to the side. And you're going to want to use your pipe cleaners you've had this whole time. I suggest you take a pipe cleaner to the back of your mask because it kind of flattens out. I don't like that. So I want it like this. So take a pipe cleaner and gather up the strings in the back so that it kind of makes it not so flat. Okay, so with the pipe cleaner, it makes it not flat, so flat. And then wherever you put it, you can put it up here, you can put it down here, you're going to use your glue and you're going to use your zip ties to put this on. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I turned it over. I'm going to put it through a piece of his mask. And as you can see, I have a whole bunch of the pipe cleaners. And I'm going to twist it a couple times. And then see if I like the position. Okay, you can have it off to a side, which I'm thinking I might like more. So take another pipe cleaner. And you might not have used one of your pipe cleaners, so you could take that off and use that for his mask. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then put it through his mask. Since I want it kind of off to the side, so here's his mask off to the side, okay? And then I'm going to put my knife over here. So you're going to get your pipe cleaner and you are going to put it down on there and tuck that away. And there you have it. I'm going to hang it up so you can see what it looks like. Okay? So here's everything on there. And then I'm going to go hang it up and show you what it looks like. Okay, so here's your end result. The chain's hanging down, the gauze, you have your Jason mask on there with the leaves and the knife. So this is your scary Jason mask that you worked very hard on. Okay? I think it looks pretty cool. Thanks for watching.